Hey guys, what's going on? You're watching T-Bones Tech, and in this video we are going to be comparing the newly announced Canon EOS M50 against the about a year old now T7i. Now both these cameras have the exact same price packaged with their kit lenses, and that's going to be $900. But if you buy these body only, the EOS M50 is actually going to cost about $30 more than the T7i. I unfortunately don't have any hands-on time with the M50 right now. However, I have pre-ordered it, so it's going to be in the mail around March 26th. So if you guys want to see the unboxing of that and a lot of hands-on content with that camera, definitely make sure to hit that subscribe button. Then you'll be notified when I release those new videos. So this video is going to be a specifications comparison between the two cameras. There's not going to be any hands-on content in this video. So first off, both the M50 and the T7i share the exact same 24 megapixel APS-C size sensor. And that means that both these cameras are going to have almost the exact same image quality. The Canon M50 actually does have a newer image processor, which is the Digic 8 image processor, and the T7i has the Digic 7 image processor. In theory, the new Digic 8 image processor is going to give you better low light pictures, but I definitely don't expect there to be a big difference in low light between these two cameras. I think that Digic 8 image processor is going to help with some other things. The main reason you probably want to buy an M50 is that it does shoot 4K video at 24 frames a second. It also can shoot 1080p at 60 frames a second. Now, the T7i can shoot 1080p at 60 frames a second, but unfortunately there are absolutely no 4K options on the T7i. Another big difference between these two cameras, of course, is the M50 is a mirrorless camera, and that means that instead of an optical viewfinder like the T7i has, the EOS M50 actually has a new OLED EVF. EVF stands for Electronic Viewfinder. Electronic viewfinders are actually really cool. You can have all the same information that you have on your LCD screen right in the viewfinder. You can also now film video looking down the viewfinder. The downside of an EVF is because it is a screen, it's going to suck up a lot more battery life than a DSLR. Also, with a DSLR, there's absolutely no lag in the viewfinder, and that's because it is optical viewfinder, where with EVF, there can sometimes be a little bit of lag, and it's never going to be as fast as a DSLR. Both the M50 and the T7i feature a very angle display, which is great for taking selfies and taking high up videos or photos. It's an absolute blast, and it's what I'm actually using to record on right now, so I can see myself and make sure that I am in focus and that I am properly exposed. Both the M50 and the T7i have Wi-Fi and NFC that allows you to pair this camera to your smartphone. You can transfer images, and you can also use your smartphone as a remote via Canon's Camera Connect app. The M50 and the T7i feature Canon's dual pixel AF, which is an absolutely amazing autofocusing system when shooting video or when taking a picture with live view mode. But the M50 actually takes this dual pixel AF to a next level and is actually going to focus on your subject's eye, giving you that tack sharp focus that even the Canon T7i is not going to necessarily be able to do consistently. Both these two cameras have a max shutter speed of 1/4000th of a second, but the M50 brings a new silent shooting mode, which allows you to take extremely silent pictures, and that's going to be great for weddings or events where you don't want to have a noisy shutter. Now, of course, the M50 can do this because it doesn't actually have a mirror that's flipping up and getting out of the way of the sensor. The sensor is always going to be exposed. The T7i does have some silent shooting options, but unfortunately it's not going to be nearly as quiet as the M50. The M50 and the T7i have native ISOs of 100 all the way to 25,600. These ISOs are actually expandable one extra stop to 51,200. The T7i can shoot somewhat usable pictures at that high extended ISO, so we definitely expect the EOS M50 to be able to do that too. When it comes to sports photography, the M50 definitely has the T7i beat. The M50 can shoot up to 10 frames a second, and the T7i unfortunately can only shoot 6. The M50 is much smaller than the T7i, and of course that's because it is a mirrorless camera and has a lot less moving parts. The M50 has in-body image stabilization, which can really help your overall video quality. Both of these cameras have a microphone input, which means you can plug in your shotgun or any external audio straight into the camera and don't have to worry about syncing it up later in post. The M50 has a M mount, which means that you can't natively fit EF or EFS lenses onto this camera. You're going to need to buy an adapter, which costs around $200, and then once you buy that adapter, you can mount your EF and EFS lenses to it. So definitely keep that in mind. If you have a whole bunch of EF lenses, you're going to need that converter to convert your lenses over to your M series camera. So that's basically all the differences between these two cameras. If you guys enjoyed this video, definitely make sure to give this video a big thumbs up down below. And of course, make sure to subscribe to this channel and then you'll be notified when I release those new videos on the brand new Canon EOS M50. Thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I'll catch you all in the next one.